What's up, world? It's your boy, the Toothless Wonder, back with another video. And I try to be somewhat consistent on dropping stuff, but if I ain't got nothing to say, I ain't got nothing to say. But it's just a lot going on, like more like, and I try to judge these things not looking at the natural or the surface level, but like spiritual. But pray for like the past week or so, you know what I mean? I've just been really irritated. Like anytime I step foot out front my door into society, I'm just super irritated. Like I'm kind of almost on go mode. Like I don't want to hear no dumb stuff. Don't say nothing dumb to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not even like that. It's just like I'm just becoming so uh, aboard, right? To just the character and behavior of people to the point where it's almost sickening to me. And that's not to say I'm, no moral police or anything along those lines. But I think it's just genuine and the feeling or being able to perceive spiritually the ego of everyone, the entitlement of everyone. You know what I'm saying? The lack of strength in everyone, the lack of accountability, the lack of self reflection, introspection. Just just human beings devoid of the essence that makes like a human a human. It's like we're literally dealing with not relationally as far as people, but the governing bodies or forces that be. It's just insane, bro. Now, luckily, but I understand spiritual warfare to a degree. And how else do you understand other than go through it? I was just checking something. Well, I got an email about somebody, or somebody ran my driving record or whatever. And then I saw that yesterday. Now, I would not have known this. You see what I'm saying? But child support put in an order of suspension. And I don't really talk about my personal business. But at the same time, I don't even try to be on no Facebook, on no YouTube crying. But at the same time, I do feel the need to be transparent, right? To help others, to help myself, you know what I mean? Whatever. So now I gotta go back down here because ultimately what happened, and we know like in this Babylonian gynocentric construct, masculine and fatherhood are almost, it's like they're trying to rewrite it to the point where they blurred it up so bad, like nobody even knows what it is anymore. So when you attempt to just be what you're naturally designed to be, you'll get met with all this backlash and all this hate and visceral and, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they'll tell you to be that thing when it benefits me. You know what I'm saying? So, like I had an issue with, now we've been good though, as I've, become more responsible, so on and so. Me and my daughter, mother, good. She tried to fade me 1,000 different ways, 1,000 different times. Take it on the chin, keep it moving, right? So, some things were going on in her household, of course, which my daughter lives at. And I would state, it's not even my opinion, I would state the facts. And here's the solution to it. But I don't know where she's at. I mean, of course, I know she's inhabited by demons, typical American black woman with about a zillion bodies, no accountability, you know what I'm saying? No consequence for bad behavior, whatever, right? And I think my daughter's picking up those traits, right, in that environment, in that atmosphere of her household. So she had bought my 13-year-old daughter an iPhone and then did not tell me. I had to find out through a third party. Then I felt disrespect. I'm like, how? Now, the reason you didn't tell me because you already know how I felt about it. And the reason I feel like that about because she's been had issues, 12, 11, online talking to boys who we hope boys, there's a lot of perverts out here now, you know what I'm saying? So to me, this is a no-brainer, but of all the things you could have done, why would you buy her a phone? Who is she going to call? You see what I'm saying? Like, what is, like, it's almost like you're attempting or playing like you don't realize, but it's like you're attempting to open her up to the world. So in hopes that, you can derail her future for the purpose of if your daughters become better than you, live more fulfilling lives, it'll actually shed light on the lack of the image you attempt to portray to people. But if everybody looked the same, everybody going through the same stuff, you know what I'm saying, you can blend in. You know what I'm saying? Which makes no sense and has to be demonic in and of itself. The fact that you don't want your children to surpass you. Like, who thinks like that? Which another part of my irritation, like just people's beliefs and minds just make no sense to me. But anyway, so she snapped back with some, some arguments that had nothing to do with her buying my daughter a phone, an iPhone at that, and the potential issues we're gonna have to face by you doing this when we've had issues with the same thing before. So she get with the, the woot, the da da da, and man, my brain cell ran to each other, cause like I'm real big on like talk to me with respect. Not that I'm some type of egotistical guy or woot the woo, but on top of the fact you've already tried to fade me. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like almost like you checking me, but you don't know anything about anything. But I always gotta come solve it when you don't take my advice. Like it's just crazy. So I gave him my 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And then for a period of time, my dog was living with me. But again, there's order and like rules. Not like a military, but you know what I'm saying? Like where do you go where there ain't no rules? But again, living with her mother, like it's almost like her hearing no and her being told what she can and can't do is traumatic because she's been able to do that since she's been, whatever. Her mother does that to her own detriment. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo, man, this is crazy, yo. So the day after she leaves, she taught me about some child support. Now she had previously lived with me for like 2 months because they had an issue and woo that you can't handle. So of course I gotta come save it, right? But then because my daughter couldn't take some crackers upstairs, unbeknownst to anybody, she calls her mom, act like she's gonna kill herself because she can't take no crackers upstairs, which she wasn't gonna do it because she never attempted it. But she used that as an excuse to get back to her mother's house where she can do what she want to do. And she been sneaking out, who God knows doing what, which it makes me feel so fucking powerless, man. You know what I'm saying? To protect my own child, or I got a curtail or cowtail to yeah, man, no. But anyway, so the next day she talking about, oh yeah, well Rennie's back with me and uh, let's start child support again. Like we had a, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't like the state being on business. So if she needs something, let me know. Open line of communication. So I'm like, yo, that was very, I felt like disrespect. Like the day after my daughter, I've been taking care of the last 2 months. So the day after she leave, you already talking about money? You see what I'm saying? I'm like, so now I'm tired of talking to her, so I don't even respond. I was like, no, I did respond. I said, yo, if she needs something, I'll buy it for her. But I'm not getting, because here was the play. She was going to get whatever money from me to then pay for a phone that I don't approve of to make me contribute to some dysfunction. No, we're not doing that. So I don't know, like, and they so used or getting with guys that they feel like they can dictate to or emasculate or whatever. So I basically told her what it is. But I already knew she was going to do this because what else is she going to do but run to the white man? Now, mind you, like I had to like rectify the previous child support order in order to get my license back and so on and so forth, right? So I already knew she was gonna run down there. I'm just thinking they just gonna re-pick it up and start it, like whatever, I don't even care. But I don't know, somehow they twerked it on some technicality shit to where I get like a boatload of mail from like the child support agency in Baltimore, um, talking about like overnight I'm $3,000 in debt, or I owe them $3,000, and they put in a petition to take my license, suspend my license. I'm like, how did all? And then they backdated it to like some, I don't know, 2022 or something, like the end of 2022 or something. So I rolled down to the office, like, yo, what's up with this? And of course, everybody likes to absolve themselves of any wrongdoing, and that's why I don't like fooling with the government, because you got a job to do as a man, whatever the case may be. But then you got to check behind others to make sure they did their job so it don't negatively affect you. So I'm like, yo, how is this? And then they backdated it to, I don't know, like December 2022, whatever. So I'm like, well, how is that backdated? And then it seemed like I've been deficient from that time period up to now, when the records will show that I overpaid and had to come back and get money back from y'all during this time period. So how I owe y'all all this money? Y'all trying to, and then y'all leaving off the fact when y'all instituted this again. Y'all making it seem like I just been just fucking or just ducking this whole shit for almost 2 years, 18 months. But that part isn't on this piece of paper. You see what I'm saying? So I take that on chin, I go down there, I whoop the whoop the whoop, you know what I'm saying, whatever, right? I'm like, man, and I'm just like, and then it's just, and then I find myself in these situations where I catch more hell doing what's right or standing for what's right when I don't see a whole lot of people doing that. You know what I'm saying? And then when they can't control you or do whatever to you, then they'll try to inconvenience you and hurt you and harm you. When what you're doing is for everyone's best interest. But they don't want what's in their best interest. They just want to do whatever they want to do and then be able to call you whenever they feel like it to clean it up. And then once you clean it up, oh, we don't know you again. No, man, we're not doing that, yo. So I gotta go down here and check this tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like super irritated with just the souls and the spirit of people. Like, I'm fighting and striving every day to be a better man, inwardly, outwardly. You feel me? And then, people can perceive that, see it, whatever. See you don't do certain things or you don't entertain certain things. And then because their life, even though they'll portray it on social media or to whomever as this, whatever, I got this or woo woo woo, they will break off what they doing to stop your campaign. And them attempting to stop is the only thing that gives them joy. Those are dangerous people. You see what I'm saying? And then I'm kind of, forced, for lack of a better word, to take the high road. But it's hard, bruh, because I like eliminating stuff. You see what I'm saying? Not along those lines like y'all might be thinking. But I got dirt on her, so okay, you call me pain. Let me cause you some pain. Because I can hold up burn. You can't. But I truly don't believe the Most High want me operating like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's hard, and then being on the precipice of whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then, you be surprised how what pops up and who turn and what come out the woodwork and whoop the whoop the whoop. And I'll be honest, yo, I want to punish all these people with success, yo. Which would be, I guess the death blow, you know what I'm saying? Like you done did all this and it still didn't work. You still where you at, and I'm still me. And I in turn, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm super irritated, yo. That the workforce, you know what I'm saying? I'm really debating. Well, I guess I may have to get back into the 9 to 5 culture. Oh God. And it's not that I have a problem with working at all. Anywhere I've been at, I'm a stupendous employee. You see what I'm saying? It's just as best I can help it. Like I'm really like I don't know, and I need more how to you know what I'm saying? Does this mean I'm weak or? Cause I'll be honest, man, I'm really not in the mood to be putting up with nobody dumb shit, yo. I'm not. Like disrespect, like how you just go and people just, which never made any sense to me, how people just meet you and then just try you. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make any sense. Like I hear somebody I don't know, let me try them to see where they at with it. That don't even cross my mind, Jack. You know what I'm saying? He there, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Or let me see how I can irritate them or manipulate them, or let me see if you know what I'm saying. I guess that comes from people comparing themselves to others, which I don't do. But it's just like, my God, darn, Joe. And then, the corporate culture and having to be locked in. Now, I ain't got no problem doing it for filling. Like I said, I worked in treatment till I come to discover some unethical practices that I brought up to everyone. And then come to find out the people I'm bringing up to, they ain't got no problem with it. So I chose to gracefully bow out. You know what I'm saying? Because if I stand on something and then you basically let me know in uncertain terms that this is just what it is, you're just going to have to deal with it, it's going to begin to negatively affect me, and the thing that y'all say make me great won't be there anymore because now I done compromise. I'm not in the business of compromising. And I ain't compromising with this. It's not even a temptation. It's just like, how do I continue to push forward? You know what I'm saying? Because, the child support would put me back on the corporate plantation. You know what I'm saying? But I do enjoy my free time. Even though I enjoy being the governor of my own life. You see what I'm saying? I really don't like people in authority over me. Not to have a problem with it in and of itself. It's because I couldn't understand. Like when I was, had an authoritative position, I'm looking at the well-being of everyone that's so say underneath me. Most people in authority, especially now in authoritative positions, they just get off on the ego that's associated with the title that someone gave and can take away from you at any point. You know what I'm saying? My confidence, self-worth don't come from that. It's actually come from all the stuff I've overcome, endured, and you know what I'm saying, beat. You know what I mean? But like back to the real, I just kind of went on a tangent there. But bro, on 4th grade, like I just was super irritated, yo. And then I'm like I said, I live in a small town, and a lot of times I roll past black people, and they make me mad, yo. The way they dressed at Walmart, whether it's ghetto or they ain't got nothing on, or I hear black women being loud. I'm like, and my mom like, shut the F up, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tired. Like I'll be honest, I'm trying to get out. I mean, I got the like a passport and stuff, but I don't like, and I'm trying to submit to, because I want to do it in my mind, but I don't feel led to do it. Like this the time to do it in my spirit, and that's kind of like the battle too. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even care about the infrastructure, so I need to be in a place that's more conducive to my value system and my soul and my spirit. You know what I mean? Like I went across to more of a metropolitan area, like the Baltimore metropolitan area today, to make some money. And I turned around, I was back home by 12 o'clock. And I left at a time where I figured motherfuckers would be at work, excuse my language. But the roads are packed, everybody driving crazy, everybody on a rush to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then here's what happened. They might like flash out at you, and then when you flash back, they simmer down like, but if you don't do, they act like they got out on you. Like, I'm not with the game, bruh. Why? Like, and I get it. And trust believe, I get it. But it's just like, yo, are there any, and I know there are, but are there any genuine people out there? Just regular folk who have, good intentions for themselves and others, who ain't trying to run some game and got some ulterior motive. I deal with this within my own family. Like, it's crazy. Now that I haven't drunk in almost like, I've been sober rather for like almost 40 months, right? So you would think, you know, oh man, I'm proud of you, whatever. I ain't got none of that. Like my father's side of the family don't even talk to me because I've grown and evolved past someone they could control or, they know my belief. And I let people know where I'm at with stuff so they know who they're dealing with. But a lot of time, as you go and evolve out of the political matrix or the corporate matrix, and you know what I'm saying, they begin to hate on you, but they'll still watch you. You know what I'm saying? They won't support you. And that's part of it too. Like I just want to rise so far up that even if you would throw a rock, you can't even reach me. Cause I understand, yeah, you might be, but you don't care nothing about me, and it really don't affect me. It's just in totality the reality of all the shit that go on. Like, so it's not even a temptation, but thought, yeah, Pat, man, it'd just be easier if I just buy it, cause it's more of them than it is of me. You know what I'm saying? But no, dang, I couldn't do that shit if I wanted to. I'm going out. I'm going down. I'm going out on my sword like a G. You know what I'm saying? I done came that far. What's the purpose of going back now? Or you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know God got me. It's just, but then feeling the pressure, the the anxiety, the pressure to perform, and like I said, like in my personal, and I think this contributes to it too. I've tried so many different things that the door's been shut on. I tried real estate a couple different ways. I got an LC on paper. You know what I'm saying? Submit proper documentation for them. And then, like, I do so much, like, I'll forget about it until they hit me back. And then I might remember, like, oh, they never say nothing. Then I hit them back. They'll say, oh, we didn't get it. Or it's just been a lot of mysterious stuff I'm thinking to, like, hold me in a certain place. And I don't believe it's anything, demonic or anything like that. I truly believe the Most High is doing it for His will and purpose. Because they say, he'll, how's the word? He'll prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. And I'm surrounded by them. You know what I'm saying? Again, for standing up for what's right, for doing right, for not behaving and operating like everybody else do. Like, I'm not no whoremonger. But it's like outside the realm of comprehension, because everybody else do it. They just can't imagine you just do it a different way, but you do something. Yeah, I smoke cigarettes, and I'm trying to work on that. I don't want to be a whoremonger. I don't want to sleep with none of y'all. All y'all broken. I feel like I'm taking advantage of y'all. Because I know better. You see what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'll just come on here and vent real quick, man. That's all good, though. I'm gonna just deal with it. Like I had to do with everything else. Ain't no, I don't shy away from nothing. Just address it and adjust and do what I gotta do. With that, wow.